Your social media is your megaphone to the world, but it can also be a huge vulnerability. So in this explainer, we're going to break down the game plan for how high-profile people can protect their accounts and, manage their reputation when things go sideways.
Okay, let's just dive right into this with a real-world scenario. I want you to meet Asha. She's a D1 track star, she's got Olympic dreams, and her online following is blowing up. Her story is a perfect and kind of scary example of how fast things can spiral out of control.
So for Asha, it all started with a direct message that seemed way too good to be true. A verified brand, it had the blue checkmark and everything, reached out offering a pretty sweet gear sponsorship. All she had to do, just click the link and sign the NDA. It looked completely legit.
So Asha tapped the link. But instead of landing that sponsorship, she kicked off a 2-week nightmare. I mean, the very next day, she woke up and was completely locked out of her own account. And for the next 15 days, a scammer was in total control, posting all these shady crypto links and even messaging her real sponsors. And what was the real-world cost of that one single click? Well, one of her major sponsors pulled their deal completely. The damage was done, and it was pretty significant. So here's the crucial point you got to get. Your success, your visibility online, it actually makes you a bigger target. The more you build your brand, the more you have to think about defending it from threats that you can't always see coming. And look, Asha is not alone in this, not even close. When an NBA player's verified account got hijacked right in the middle of the season, it created this massive PR crisis for him and his team. It ended up costing tens of thousands of dollars just in damage control. It can happen to anyone at any level. So the big question is, how do you defend yourself against this stuff? Let's get into your first line of defense, thinking like a defensive coach and really locking down your social media profiles. It's time to review the game film on your own accounts. Okay, these are 4 simple but really powerful steps you can take right now. Think of your account like your house, right? You wouldn't just let anyone walk in. Setting your post to private, that's like locking the front door. Limiting who can tag you prevents other people from tying you to content you don't approve of. It's like stopping someone from spray painting your walls. Disabling your location keeps your exact whereabouts private, which is a huge safety measure. And restricting replies, that means you control who gets to talk in your living room. All these settings put you in charge. And you have to make this a routine, just like your physical recovery. These platforms are always changing their settings, and a lot of the time, they don't even tell you. So scheduling a quick audit once a month just makes sure your defenses are always up to date. Now, what's really interesting is how these attackers actually operate. They aren't just taking wild guesses. They're literally running a playbook that's designed to trick you. Let's break down how to read their plays so you can see them coming. This right here is the key concept. It's called social engineering, and really, it's not some complicated technical hack. It's a mind game. Attackers will study your posts, they'll learn your patterns, and then they use that info to pretend to be someone you trust, like your manager, a teammate, or a brand partner. They almost always rely on emotional triggers to get you to bypass your own rational thinking. They'll create this fake sense of urgency. They'll flatter your ego, or they'll spark fear to rush you into making a mistake. The single best defense against this is to never, ever respond emotionally. Always verify first, maybe through a text or a call to a number you already have. Great defense is absolutely essential, but you're not going to win by only staying back on your heels. You also have to be proactive, scanning the whole field for threats. This means you need a reputation response team, even if that team is just you and a few smart habits. And a crucial tool in your kit is a site called Have I Been Pwned? Now, that word pwned, it's P-W-N-E-D. It's a gamer term that just means owned or compromised. It's a free, totally trusted service that lets you check if your email or your phone number has been exposed in a big data breach. It's a super simple way to know if your info is out there where it shouldn't be. And this chart? This brilliantly illustrates why all that monitoring matters so much. When something happens online, speed is everything. A fast, decisive response gives you control over the story. Any delay just guarantees damage to your reputation. It's that simple. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground, from defense to offense. Let's head to the locker room for a second and just boil this all down into a final, actionable game plan that you can start using today. This is it. This is your checklist, your pre-game walkthrough. These 6 things are the absolute foundation of protecting your digital brand. Lock down those privacy settings every single season.
apply for that blue checkmark, get verified. Turn off metadata and auto-tagging. Be super suspicious of DMs that try to play on your emotions. Always verify who sent it. Set up Google Alerts to monitor your name. And, most importantly, respond to any suspicious activity the second you see it. This is how you stay in control.
So, after all this, what's the ultimate takeaway? Well, your social media isn't just a bunch of posts. It's your personal billboard, and it's visible to everyone. You have to guard it with the same discipline you use to guard your body, because believe me, the world is always watching.